Andrew, it's finally summertime, and most of us are making that switch from turning the heat off and adding some cool to our home. But what are some common problems that you're coming across when your clients are calling you?
Usually the most common one is the power's off, the breaker. Some clients do turn the power off at the end of the season and forget to turn it back on. Batteries in the thermostat, those are usually the most common ones. But we do have rodents that actually get into the electrical on the outdoor units, can eat away at it, or dogs defecating on the units. So those are some problems that sometimes people don't realize they have until they go to turn their air conditioner on and, oh, we got a problem.
Okay, so let's talk about the rodents getting in there and eating the wires, because that's like a big issue. What are some things that we can do to prevent that?
Well, usually a cover is a good idea. I do strongly urge clients, a cover is a good investment. The problem is most people leave it on too long and they want to wait until the hottest day of the year to turn their unit on. So I'd recommend you put your cover on at the end of the season, usually October, November, pending it's an Indian summer. And then what you'd want to do is probably around maybe late March, early April, take the cover off. Now the units, a lot of them have aluminum pans at the bottom, water can run off them, so don't feel the rain is going to do any damage to it. You don't cover your car when you come home every night.
No.
No? Okay, so similar deal. And then you have the opportunity to test your equipment and ensure it's working. And also do a visual inspection. So if you have any plants that have overgrown, you want at least about a foot to 2 feet really around the unit, just to ensure peak performance and any bugs or debris that have got inside of it.
Andrew, when it comes to maintenance on our air conditioning, are we just dealing with it during the summer months, or is it something that we need to be proactive with all throughout the year?
For the most part with an air conditioner, just before the actual use of the season is the best time to look at it. But generally making sure it's covered, no plants have overgrown, you haven't hit it. We had a client actually hit it with a bobcat. They're getting ready for a pool. So there are some extreme obstacles. Be aware that it's there and just ensure that visually, and just visual inspection is usually the best. And then having a proper technician come in, ensuring the electrical is accurate and there's been no damage by insects or rodents, because it does happen.
Okay, what are your tips for running our air conditioning throughout the summer season?
Usually you want to run it at a steady temperature. That's usually the best thing. You can adjust it, a few degrees here and there, but kind of leaving it off all day, allowing the house to heat up and then trying to put it on, it's probably going to reach the ideal temperature when you've fallen half asleep. So essentially you've kind of extended the run times. If you have a party, put the temperature on a little cooler prior to your guests arriving, so by the time they arrive it's actually essentially the temperature you want, and going down a little bit, because each person coming in is going to produce a certain level of heat. You want to ensure, so if you get a party of 30 people coming, the patio doors are properly sealed and the air conditioner's been running well before the guests are arriving.
Great. Where can somebody go to get more information on the products and services that you have?
Hamco.ca, Tracy.
Great. Well, thank you for all your time today.
You're welcome.